So we found two spots in the... We had some trouble this morning. So we found two spots in the fishing, like the fishing harbor. So that means, yeah, we don't have to pay. There's no, it's not a marina. So, but you don't have any power and any water or whatever. But we're already glad that we can get in here, and because the wind is gonna pick up really bad. So, yeah. And hope that we're safe here. So we're gonna go out to dinner. Luca and Sarah asked us, so we're gonna go out to dinner, and then after that, make sure that everything is tightened up and make sure that the boat is like, we already did that of course, but just to check everything again, and yeah, who knows. So we had some we had some trouble this morning. In a way it's good that we didn't have the cameras on, and the other way it's like it was good. It would have been some good footage for all the people that like drama. It was like the wind catched us, and I had the autopilot on, and the autopilot couldn't handle the waves and the gusts at the same time. So we're going totally in the wrong direction. And then the wind got hold of us, and we couldn't get out of it anymore. So it was like, yeah. So what do? You try to get into the wind, get the Genoa down, or get the Genoa in, furled in, and then you have control again. So we tried that, but it didn't work. And then I went into the wind. Finally, it happened. It worked. And then I put on the autopilot again to keep going into the wind. And then I was like trying to put the music off, otherwise YouTube will ban us. No, but so I was into the wind, put the autopilot on, and we were trying to get the Genoa in. But then the autopilot couldn't handle it still, so the wind took a hold of our Genoa again, and it was like dragging us to the other side again, and we were like hauling over, like probably like this, not 45 degrees yet, but the water was coming over the bow with the waves, so it was like, yeah, pretty close. So like, right?
Yeah, pretty close.
And then we were like, okay, we'll have to get into the wind. So I put on the engine, put it forward. But what I didn't know, I had it in neutral, in the neutral stand, like a little bit in forward, because we were charging the batteries this morning. And so that meant I was pushing it forward, but there was nothing happening. So I was like, oh, what? Why don't I get control of the boat? Yeah, exactly that. So eventually we made it. We did it. We got without taking the Genoa in, we got it back on track. I'm really happy that I reefed the Genoa a little. That means you see three bars there, and I didn't get the last part out because I saw the gusts. I was thinking, okay, let's not do that, because then you will have less control. Even if some gust is gonna get you, then, and you can still furl it in further. But yeah, it was like a good decision, and otherwise we would have been a little bit more than 45 degrees probably. So yeah, all in all, we got control back, and then we went with the wind again, and it was really rolly. So we couldn't really use the autopilot. Normally you can just put the autopilot on here, put it on auto, and it will go. But not today. The conditions were not good for Scotty, so that's what we call the autopilot, Scotty. So Scotty was like he's drunk. He had some good Scottish whiskey, and then yeah, it wasn't helping that much. So, but we survived. Yes, live long and prosper. So I'm getting to the front. Mainsail is still up. Not that it makes any difference. Yeah, like maybe a little bit stabilizing the boat. And look who's there. Look who's there. Zuri. We didn't see them for a while because they were like way away of us, or like ahead of us. But when we are motor sailing, I left the motor on like around 2000 RPM, and we could get a little bit more out of the sails. And I'm waving at them now. So, and you can see how rocky their boat is. That's like, I asked them yesterday. It's about the keel. Their keel is like all the way underneath, like on the water, under the bow and to the stern, and mine is only in the middle. So that makes it a lot more. If there's waves and it's a current, then it will make it a lot more rocky. So, but it depends on the waves. Now it's not, but you see. So we're sailing up together now. Sometimes you have these waves. So we arrived after some hustling with the almost hitting the pier here, but it was like yeah, we did it. We got in. Lewis is still shaking. No, it was okay. It was okay, and but I didn't want to use my bow thruster because my instructor said if you don't need to have to work on the bow thruster, like then you don't have to. So, but I had to. So eventually, and Luca and me are going to the office now because we're going to the friendly guys, right?
Exactly.
We are in the office. Luca's getting his papers. Some paper here. And some money, of course. And look who's here. Good morning. What a nice sunrise. Okay, see ya.
Nice
Bye bye.
Pleasure.
And it still has explosives on board, so.
Good fish for sharks or orcas. A good bait.
Orcas, yes, I'm gonna check.
Live long and prosper.